chat, not YouTube, because these VODs are not going on YouTube because we're co-streaming on the Magic Online channel and my channel. I cannot get rid of music in VODs currently. I'm working on that, working on it. Hopefully by next week, we'll have these VODs become YouTube videos, but for now, these are not going on YouTube. So chat, it's deck tech time. This is Jeskai Energy featuring Flamehold Grappler. Flamehold Grappler reads, whenever this creature enters, copy the next spell you cast when you cast it. You may choose new targets, so you can copy creatures because the creatures are spells. So you can go like Flamehold Grappler into Voice of Victory and get 2 copies of Voice of Victory. You can go Flamehold Grappler into Goddess Souls, get 2 Goddess Souls, get 2 Ocelot Prides, get 2 Galvs, 2 Ragavan. 2 Ragavans is very good. I don't recommend that. But I guess if you have Goblin Bombardment out, the first Ragavan will come down, and then you could sacrifice the Goblin Bombardment, and then the second Ragavan will come down. That's kind of a deep play. I don't know if that's ever going to come up, but copy Ajani. Also not the best, but I guess it flips Ajani immediately, and it's a red permanent for Ajani, so you can do a lot of cool things. Thraben Charm, and just standard energy stuff. This is very similar to the list that we trophied with, and we're just adding the Flameholds and Consign memories in the sideboard. But for the bad base, we got Arid Glory, and then just the rest of it's just standard Jeskai stuff. 1 Steam Vents, 1 Hallowed Fountain, and then red-white for the rest of the stuff. Sideboard, I stole the sideboard. It's kind of interesting. It's got a couple copies of Oust for Ketramos, 4 copies of Consign Memory for Eldrazi, 1 Ghost Vacuum for some graveyard hate, a couple of Magebane Lizards for Storm, 2 Blood Moons for the greedy mana bases. Might hurt us pretty badly too, so we'll play this with caution. 3 copies of Wear Tear, and then 1 Showdown on the Skalds for the grindy matchup. Let's give it a shot. Need the giveaway, apparently. Congrats, Tone. Alright. New giveaway started. Chat, type dog. D-A-W-G. We're doing a giveaway after each and every match today. So it's going to be like 25 giveaways? No, not that many. I'm not doing 5 leagues today. Probably like 15 to 20 giveaways. Alright, we're up against Amulet Titan. Kind of thinking about discharging this Arboreal Grazer. I don't think I'm gonna have a better target necessarily unless we push damage with the Voice of Victory. I don't know how fast I'm gonna get 6 for discharging either. Well, I guess I could discharge Aftermath Analyst maybe with the trigger on the stack. How do they have 5 lands? I have 1. I could just die next turn. It's not unreasonable. Gonna Arski tomorrow? Hell yeah, Tone. Best of luck. Hope you get that Voice of Victory. We could voice Goblin Bombardment and start doing some damage. It's like a skill issue. The fact that they have 5 lands and I have 2. One of them's an Urza Saga that's gonna find them maybe Expedition map, but they have Urza's Cave already. I can go tutor up a bounce land and then bounce this T-West. Sigh. Amulet. Oh, hopefully they won't kill me. I can also get a Lotus Field. They have bounce land in hand. They can go tutor up a Lotus Field and then I don't even know. Aftermath Analyst killed me. All my homies hate Amulet. Hi, Krista. Alright, I think I'm just jamming Goblin Bombardment. Hiya! You getting mobile. And end step, these things are going to have a trigger on the stack, and then I'm going to sacrifice. Maybe I should just kill Grazer. I'm just going to kill Grazer. I could ping them for 2, but killing Grazer is probably better. Should I Galv this? Probably. Or discharge it. Oh, the card's name is Galvanic Discharge. You can say Galv it or discharge it. God damn it. It's for a Magic Online avatar. If you go to the Magic Online store and you enter the code down here and hit redeem, you're going to get the avatar that you see above me. The Young Wolf. Youngest of wolves. You wouldn't be getting a Lotus Field now, would you? You don't want to make 6 mana with a Lotus Field and then cast a Primeval Titan, would you? Oh my god. I'm just gonna have 6. Let the Titan player do Titan things and see if I'm dead. God, I'm dead. It was a good run. Mirror Pool. Copy Titan. But then the Titan makes another Titan. I can go get Bounce Land. To bounce land, pick up T-West, Aftermath Analyst. Alright. They get bounce land, they pick up T-West, I'm gonna scoop. I'm not gonna be able to beat Aftermath Analyst here. Who knew a 2-mana 1/3 was gonna cause so many problems in Modern? And I'm not talking about Voice of Victory. I'm talking about fucking Aftermath Analyst. Card's such a problem. Who let that card in the format? For real. We're gonna try Modern Prowess here. After this league, probably. If I could play Goryo's or Prowess, I'm leaning more toward Prowess because I don't know if the Goryo's list is... I think the Goryo's list is undercooked. I think it's fucking raw, but like not in a good way. More like an idiot sandwich type of way. Okay, they didn't pick up a bounce land, bounce T-West, which is interesting, and that means they have an Aftermath Analyst. Oh, they have a Summoner's Pact for the Aftermath Analyst. I'm out of here. Blood Moon, Wear Tear, Consign. Out. Probably the Static Prison and the Galv. Static Prison's kind of awkward and wonky. Mostly because they just have Besagers out the wazoo. I think Phlage is pretty bad. Maybe Flamehold can get cut as well. It's a little expensive. Let's try this. Phlage is good for the upstairs damage, but... Or is the Dragonstorm? That's the set name. This is from Dragonstorm, this is from Dragonstorm, but we're not playing with actual Dragonstorm. Maybe it'd be less confusing if they stopped naming cards after sets. It's like, imagine if every time I said play an Urza Saga, I was talking about the set Urza Saga. Just so confusing. You know, I don't even know if we want Consign this number. I think Consign's kind of okay against Titan. I think it does some work. Counters Amulet, stops the Titan trigger. Probably not too bad, right? Yeah, Grappler Blood Moon also a non-bow. That's why I want to shape some Grapplers. I also just think Grappler's slow. I would love to play first. Consigns and Wear Tears, sign me up. Every time somebody says Dredge, I just imagine the card. Let's just stop naming cards after mechanics too, or mechanics after cards, I guess. Yeah, I just wanted to try Grappler. I wasn't sure if it was good enough in this type of a shell. And now we know the answer is probably not. Ooh, Consign. I do want to surveil here. So I want this Voice of Victory. I guess I don't leave up Consign anymore. I just go for the Voice of Victory. I can go like Goblin Bombardment, leave up Consign or Wear Tear after that. Let's say they play Splunky next turn. I can go like Voice of Victory Pass. Or Voice of Victory Pass, they play the Splunking, I untap a Goblin Bombardment, I Wear Tear. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Voice of Victory, your turn. Ragavan stole my bridge and I died. Classic. I saw somebody say somebody was playing Storm against Energy and Ragavan hit their wish and they wished for Deafening Silence game 1. That's so sick. Ragavan stealing games since 2022. Is that how long Ragavan's been out? 2023? Oh, it's not Splunking. Requesting for an Otawara. Yeah, they hit the Karn. That's so frustrating. Alright, Grazer down. Yeah, we're in a good spot. Is this an amulet? It was an amulet. Later, bozo.
You triggered my trap card.
Balance is a crumbling vestige. Blood Moon. I think casting Ajani here is probably better. Wait, how cooked are they? They're taking so much damage here, actually. How much damage is this? A lot? Holy crap, Johnny. Down to 8. They're passing the turn back. I know they have Otawara. So if I'm gonna Otawara Voice of Victory, I think they have to. Beginning of combat. Can't consign it because it's an activated ability. Pick up my Voice of Victory, go to combat. Bonk. So if I play Voice, I play Ocelot Pride. Play Voice, play Pride, 0 the Ajani, 4 damage, 5/6. Die. 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 I want Oust. I think Oust is too slow. So he's running back. That's a bunny. Well, this hand would be really good if I was on the play. I'm on the draw, so it's significantly worse, but we'll keep it regardless. Consign's so much better on the play in this matchup when they go turn 1 Amulet. Voice is insane. It's such a good card. I actually can't believe how strong it ended up being in this shell. Just works so well with Ajani, Ocelot Pride. It's crazy good. Guide of Souls even, Goblin Bombardment. It's like, it kind of reminds me of an MH3 card. Explode. Opponent explodes and refuses to elaborate. I think I'm just playing Ragavan holding up Consign still. I'd love to find Blood Moon. That's not up to me. That's up to the top of the deck. What the Bog doing? Kind of feel like they have Dismember in hand. Who could have foreseen such an event? Vasuva copying Elegant Parlor. Otawara. Ocelot Pride's a pretty good draw. Alright, start taking them on the pain train. Still holding up Consign. If they cast a Titan, I'm going to consign the trigger for sure. They're going to die pretty rapidly, I think. I get to go with Ajani, 0, attack. Should be good times. Can actually just kill this Titan too. Let's see what we draw for turn. Nothing relevant. So I can cast Ajani, 0 Ajani, 5 damage. Could go upstairs. If I go upstairs, I can attack with everything. Flip it again. What's up, Fire Shoes? How you doing? Put him to 8 with the Ajani. Attack with Ocelot Pride, Cat Warrior, new Ajani. They block Ajani, sack a cat. I think that's lethal. I don't know. I'm not very good at match yet. I just feel like it's lethal. Send him in the squad. They block Ocelot Pride, probably. Might actually have to block here. No, they're just dead, right? It doesn't matter if I let the damage go through or if I sack the Ocelot Pride because I need to flip the Ajani anyways. Alright. We met. Turn 1 guide, turn 2 voice. Or does that mean it's dealer's choice? Because if it's dealer's choice, I'm giving the code to Fire Shoes for his immense amount of service to the community. Oh, it's Storm. Alright, I don't know how much damage this is, but I think it's like 1 metric fuck ton, probably. Pump up the pump up the pump up the voice. They're at 10. Okay. Kill me. It's for this avatar that you see above me. The Young Wolf avatar in Magic Online. Yeah, they're dead next turn, so they gotta kill me. Or wipe my board. Or Stormscale Scion for 1,000,000. They wish. I think I wish for Stormscale Scion, and that's probably like good enough, right? Grapes. I mean, they have Past and Flames in hand. I think that's lethal. 4 or 5, yeah, super lethal. Damn. Alright, we got Consigns, we got Magebane Lizards. A couple Wear Tear. Ghost Vacuum's fine. What's bad? Thraben Charm exiles the graveyard. Phlage is pretty slow. Flamehold Grappler is kind of slow as well. We'll cut 2 of them. I don't think I need all these Galvs. Buy a Grappler. Maybe drop a Bomba. Bomba kills so fast though. And we'll drop a Bomba. I think I want to go overboard on Wear Tear effects. Might not line up well. It's one too many Flamehold Grapplers. We got half my sideboard in. The prowess list for standard or modern? Because for standard, it's on the flex slot. For modern, we're going to play it coming up soon here. So it depends on what format you're looking for prowess list in. Alright, hopefully they play Medallion so I could consign it. So I can at least be a little bit more mana efficient here. Elegant Parlor. I want to keep this on top, but I want to wait until I have Flamehold Grappler. So I'm not going to cast it quite yet. Range Resolve, Chant, Reckless Impulse. I don't think they need to be bringing in Chant in this matchup. But they done did. So I don't get to haste this thing yet. Right? Because I can't make red here. Not if I want to cast Ocelot Pride. Let's try that again. Red, white, blue. Flamehold Grappler. The next spell I cast, I copy. Trigger. Ocelot Pride. Token, by the way. Alright. First sighting of Flamehold Grappler. I made 2 Ocelot Prides, and then the Ocelot Prides made the Ocelot Prides. Oh my god. Cats! I'm probably gonna die. But if I don't, cats! Pyroclasm go. Hey, I'd still have 6 power. Yeah, probably dead anyways, but that was neat. I don't know how many rituals they hit off this Reckless Impulse. Voice of Victory is a crazy card. Probably a lot better than Flamehold Grappler, but Flamehold Grappler is neat. Okay, they're not killing me. I don't think. They could flip Ral and kill a couple Ocelot Prides. Which blue-white shell would you run to borrow at an RCQ? Blue-white? I would run it straight into the trash can and play a better deck. But in all honesty, I have no idea. I haven't played a lot of blue-white in this meta. I'm telling Garrick. Good. Tell him I said it too. I think I want another wear tear. Might be better than Static Prison. What's the better? Is RCQ season modern finally, or is it standard still? I don't know. People are saying I'm going to an RCQ tomorrow. I'm not sure what format that is. That's modern. May I recommend Energy? This Energy X pretty good. Only on the Ragster here over the Goddess Holes. Winds the Past in Flames. Entomb for free. Blue-white listed modern. George still preaches that Days Undoing Narset's the way to go. But I don't know if you can trust George. I'm gonna hold up Wear Tear for this Ruby Medallion. I feel like George is just confused sometimes. He gets a little lost in the sauce. But don't we all from time to time? Later, Ruby Medallion. That's right, you best surveil. Right into my Ragster. Guess I didn't need to play the Goblin Bombardment quite yet. Could've waited to see if I hit something juicy off the top. I had a Grape Shot. Could've stormed off on him. Gonna register Hollow one. Get ready to gamba. Pull that slot machine lever, baby. Anything could happen. We're doing 4 mana here. Rex the fetch. Montagna. Medallion. Not a good sign. Resolve plus land. I need to hit Voice of Victory off the top. If I hit Voice of Victory, I will win the game. But they hit nothing but lands though. Oh! Holy shit. Triggers. I would like to stack it like this. Triggers.
You gotta get doggedly tough. Period. But you better get some dog.
We've done it.
Or you ain't gonna
We won the game, chat. What a broken card. Like, hello? You. Like, hello? I went from having... Okay. Back Grappler, I guess. Maybe I want to keep both Grapplers. Nah. Amulet. My disappointment is measurable. I don't want to cast that. Dude, that's a lot of lands. We're gonna ramp so hard with this Aftermath Endless. Opponent explodes. Picks up a Grumbling Vestige. Alright. It's a pretty saucy one. Hit a Saga. Let's go Flamehold Grappler into Guide of Souls. Make a guide. Make another guide. At least it lets me keep the Static Prison alive for a little bit. Splunk. Splunk. I think Voice of Victory once again win me the game on the spot if we top deck it. Yeah, we're gonna get so many lands back. Honestly, I don't think I want to put this Aftermath Endless in their graveyard because they can start looping. But if we have nothing else to do, maybe we crack it on their end step or something. Do combat. Hit their forest. I'll pass. I try to bounce it, then I can crack this. Because they could have bounced it with like Otawara. Might also have Besage for the Static Prisoner. You hate to be right. Then get Titan. But I don't think they can kill me from here. I'm dead to Grazer here. They bounce Gruul Turf, pick up oh no. I guess I am still dead to Grazer, right? I'm living! Chat, I'm alive! Thank you, Splunking. But I'm really only technically alive.
You gotta get doggedly tough. Period. You better get some dog in it, or you ain't gonna make it.
I have a lot of packs to pay for. Good thing I didn't crack this fetch. Shifting Woodland. And they have 4 card types, so I can't copy, or I can't sack this Aftermath Analyst anymore. Alright, puts me to 1 and then concedes. If I cracked this Aftermath Analyst, they could have gotten Shifting Woodland, copy it, and upkeep, and then activate it maybe. No, I guess that they wouldn't have, right? It'd be short. Okay. Let's cut Galves and Static Prison. How many Galves? All of them, probably. I could also just cut Phlage. Phlage is probably worse than a couple Galves. Static Prison's awkward for the reasons that we saw at Game 1. I guess I kind of also want Consign. Maybe I just drop all these. Drop 2 of these, leave 1 of these. Surgical sideboarding. We made an Ocelot Pride and we made a Guide of Souls, the Grappler so far. But it's a little slow. It is like a 4 mana play most of the time. Sometimes a 5 mana play. Which might be just too slow for Modern. Cool card though. We are 3-0 up a game. Opponent and I were just chatting about that turn because they said they played badly because they were thinking about Oda Warring the Aftermath Analyst, but then realized I could sack it. Yeah, too slow when Ugi could come down on turn 4. Is that really a fair comparison though? That's Coughing Baby versus Nuclear Bomb. No, my Ragster. It's defense. 2 pair. Blotro hand goes crazy. We're gonna play Is It Browse next league. Is there a way to change your MTGO username? That I don't know. I think you have to make a new account. But you can try contacting the MTGO support and ask them. I don't know. When I made Young Dingo, I had to make a new account because my old account was Uber Mikey B. That's the secret lore. Moon of Blood. I'd be really good if I don't die this next turn. Oh, pause champ, one short. No scape shift. Yeah, I mean, if they have Besage, they have Besage, it's whatever. I have the Blood Moon here. Now it's like no Besage. No forest either. That's a pretty sweet draw. I've only cast Grappler twice. I really needed to. Hit Amulet, hit Splunking, feels good, man. Probably should just cast another Voice of Victory. Vampire's Vengeance. Blood Token. Drops Escape Shift. Rips a Forest. Okay, they're back in the game. Dice of Sloth. Lotus. I'm gonna have to dodge Besage you for forever. Yeah, it is a 2-turn clock right now. God, Voice is so good. Voice plus Ocelot Pride is also cracked because you can stack the Ocelot Pride trigger to resolve before the warrior tokens go away and then you get permanent warrior tokens. Second forest. Oh fuck. Third forest. Ah, my savior. My savior, the Ragster. Question is... yeah, we definitely run out the Ocelot Pride on one. This is a keeper. Go Boros land here. Cat. Cat go. The Ragster. Let's tag with the Ocelot Pride first. I think I'm probably just gonna resolve Goblin Bombardment. Might be up against Frog here. What's up, Anya? How you doing? Don't want to deploy Frog here. Thoughtseize. Sorry, not sorry. It's okay, Belfie. I understand. Gotta play the odds. Takes the Grappler. And then we rip a Grappler. Thank you, Thoughtseize Bug. I have another Fatal Push here. Voice of Victory is so cracked in Boros. Dismember. Going pretty low over there. Already down to 9. I have a Murktide in hand though. Hot Scour. Tells me no Murktide yet. Probably no Frog either. I think that was a good spot for them to deploy Frog. Unearths the Frog. I think I make them discard their entire hand here. If they want to save the Frog anyways. It kind of isn't bait, like, this Frog is gonna carry. Made him discard every single card seems okay. And they have 2 draws. If I draw land, fetch land specifically, then Hasty Phlage will close the game. Do get to Surveil here too. Oh, Soul Time. Cool. Rakshas's Bargain. Pins the land. Yeah, I think it's correct to discard there. I don't know what their hand's like. Well, I do know now. It's considered Belt Master Force. It's like we're surveilling again. Yeah, Rakshas is a great card. I think it's really good in blue-black. Top tier card for sure. Card's what, like an uncommon? This card's Subtlety. On land. It's not bad. Is there a reason to haste Ajani? I don't think so. So, can I kill this Frog? I can deal 1 damage, flip Ajani, 2 damage, 3 damage, 4, 5, 6. I actually kill the Frog. I'll see if this resolves first though, before I send everything at Frog. If this doesn't resolve, then I'm not going to flip the Ajani, I don't think. Cycle's Unearth. Maybe I should have flipped Ajani, but couldn't draw Fatal Push. I think I should have flipped Ajani in response. Probably a mistake on my part. Alright, Frog down. Now we're super far ahead, I think. Their best route is Rakshasas, probably. Just scoops. Okay, what do we want against blue-black? It was just a land. So they were like, might as well discard. Oust is pretty good. I think Blood Moon's okay, too. The Grappler should be good in this matchup, so I think I want to keep the Grappler. I think Galvin and Phlage are a little bit lackluster. I'm gonna get rid of, like, all the Galvs. Thraben Charm's okay, Goblin Bombardment's okay. Could trim a Ragavan as well. Yeah, the discard kills the cat. And it's like, better kill the cat than have useless land, probably. Unless they drew, like, Bargain, and they could bargain into a 2-drop. I guess I kind of want this Ghost Vacuum, too. Another Ragavan. Ragavan's really awkward on the draw. Because they have Bowmaster. We saw Bowmaster game 1. They discarded it to the Frog. I will say, chat, energy's so back with Voice of Victory. Energy's so back. Grappler's okay. It's a little slow. I think it should be good in this matchup if we ever get to stick it. Actually, Frog has a pretty good Eldrazi matchup. Game 1, it's not great. Game 2, when you get to go Consign plus Harbinger, it's really good. Yeah, the problem is, like, you lose a lot of Game 1s to Eldrazi as Frog, unless you stick an early Frog and then try to race. I think his hand's a mulligan. His hand's Gucci. Put back the Grappler. No, I don't think this is a Narset Jeskai Waymaster deck. I think Jeskai Waymaster is probably better in a deck that casts more spells like Prowess. I don't think this deck casts enough spells for Narset to be good. Because you run out of gas with this pretty hard. Maybe it's okay though. We could try it. What's the harm in trying? Them bidding Oculus is pretty scary. They have turn 2 on Earth. That will be the end of me. Alright, and that will probably be the end of me. On to game 3. Alright, game 3. I think I want Ragavan on the play for sure. Much better on the play. Galv, I think it's even more lackluster now that I see throw an eyeball. But so is Phlage. Phlage is pretty bad. Phlage least Phlage is like a late game recursion. I can get early energy, then it's pretty good though. And let's roll with the Phlages instead. I think the game's gonna go pretty long unless they go turn 1 and 2 and turn 2 on Earth. I don't think you want to be Galving Bowmaster very often. Like most of the time you want to kill Bowmaster with Goblin Bombardment.
Hey Dingo, just saw Ansid on the Magic Online Twitch. I think someone is stealing his likeness.
Is that so? Ansid's streaming on the Magic Online channel, huh? I might have to go have words with him. Stealing my time slot. Just fork bolt it. You want a Fatal Push? Does not want a Fatal Push. I still think I just play Voice of Victory out here. Might get Spell Snared. But they can't really push it, which is the nice part about Voice of Victory, is they have to push Guide of Souls instead. Dismembers Guide of Souls. Frog. Another Voice of Victory. Later, Frog. Alright, discards Oculus. So I'm probably gonna unearth Oculus this next turn. Carry, Voice of Victory, carry. Bins Frog, plays a frog. Oh shit, cat. This is gonna be so sick. Dies of cat. Yeah, we're getting to the city's blessing pretty soon here. They can't kill his Voice of Victory anymore. Block one of these. Takes the damage. Interesting. Cat. Cats and warriors and cats and warriors. Chat, cats and warriors. Permanent warriors, by the way. That would be a bit of energy as well. I don't know why they didn't block. Maybe they have Toxic Deluge? Even then, I feel like the block is free. I feel like this is a Toxic Deluge. We did it. 2 back-to-back trophies with Voice of Victory and Energy. 1 with Flamehold Grappler, which didn't do a ton, but it was our emotional support Flamehold Grappler. But both with Voice of Victory.